Alright, welcome back to the channel and the playthrough of Arkham Horror: The Circle Undone. We are at Scenario 1, The Witching Hour. As stated previously, our investigators will be Carolyn Fern, the psychologist, and Rita Young, the athlete. Rita's, what's her weakness? Attachiophobia. After you fail a skill test, take 1 horror, 2 actions to discard this. And Carolyn Fern's random weakness was, here we go, stupor. Put stupor into playing a threat area. It can be healed as if it were horror. After you take a parlay, draw, or investigate action, you cannot take any of those types of actions for the remainder of the round. Okay, should be fine, I think. We'll see, and let's get right into the story, The Witching Hour. It is a breezy November evening in Arkham, the perfect night for a walk through Independence Square. Or so you had thought, up until the moment Anna Caslow offered to tell your fortune. You agreed, though you would soon come to regret this decision. For each of the cards in the Romany soothsayer draws from her deck, she weaves a tale of despair and misfortune, judgment, temperance, justice, the hermit, the hangman, the hierophant, the lovers, the chariot, the wheel of fortune. To complete her tale, Anna draws a top card and lays it in the center of the formation. Dominating the old worn core is the ominous image of a towering construct of black onyx. A hellish storm rages over the tower, lightning coursing through the dark clouds. It reads, The Tower 16. Even if the rest of the reading had gone swimmingly, the sight of the center cord would have sent a shiver down your spine. As it stands now, it feels more like the closing of a casket over your body. You did tell me to give it to you straight, the soothsayer says. She sits cross-legged in front of you, wearing a stony, grim expression. From her unwavering gaze and her cold eyes, you can tell Anna derives no satisfaction from this reading. Simple misfortune, the least of your concerns, she explains. This is a matter of life and death. She motions to the top cords surrounding the tower. Each of them laid in the reverse position and stares at them intently. Arrayed against you is everything that you cannot see. You alone stand in their way, she says enigmatically. The lead investigator must decide, what can I do to avoid this fate, or this is bullshit. Who is the lead investigator? We're going to let Carolyn Fern be the lead investigator, and I think a psychologist would say this is bullshit. So, this is bullshit. Skip to intro 3. The woman smirks. Yes, in a sense, I suppose it is. She responds. With a single swift motion, she picks up each of the cards displayed before you, save for the tower card, and shuffles them back into the deck. The cards only reveal and advise. They cannot influence or impose. She locks eyes with you, and her smile vanishes from her face. In other words, though your fate is not set in stone, I assure you the danger you face is not bullshit. It is real. Her eyes narrow. It is very real. In your campaign log records, you have rejected your fate at 2 Elder Thing tokens to the Chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. Oh, Lord. Maybe I should have not have said this was bullshit. -3. Good Lord. Okay. Well, it's fine. Proceed to intro 4. Silence hangs in the air as you peer into the tower cord. The world around you dissolves into emptiness as your eyes fixate on the Onyx Tower. Rolling thunder echoes in the distance. Do you understand now? Anna says. There is no other sign of the soothsayer, only her strained voice. A bolt of lightning streaks across the sky. Do you see your fate before you, as I do? Another resounding crack of thunder, and you are suddenly awake. Icy rain pelts your body, soaking you through to the bone. You are lying in the mud beside a wooden trail, and there is no other soul in sight. Dun dun dun. So, put 5 witch-haunted wood locations into play as follows. So we're going to discard 2 of them. In player order, each investigator puts 1 random witch-haunted wood location into play in front of him or her until there are exactly 5 locations in play. Okay, remove each one from the game. Each investigator can play at 1 of the locations in front of his or her chosen at random. Okay, so the lead investigator will get 3. And Rita will get 2. Okay. During this scenario, the investigators begin play separated and cut off from each other. This is represented by locations entering play in front of each investigator. Act 1A, Lost in the Woods, has attacks locations in front of you connected to one another. This tax means that regardless of location connection symbols, the locations in front of you are considered to be connected to one another. And enemies and investigators may move between them. Location remains connected to one another via location connection symbols as well. However, Lost in the Woods also has attacks. You cannot enter locations in front of other locations. However, Lost in the Woods also has attacks. You cannot enter locations in front of other investigators. That means you cannot move to a location in front of another investigator, even if the two locations are connected, or if you are moving via a card effect. Note that this restriction does not apply to enemies who are free to move between connected locations, regardless of which investigators those locations are in front of. Okay, so shuffle the encounter. Agenda 1A, Temperance. Remain calm, and you may peer into an uncertain future. The balance of the universe is tilted. You are the fulcrum. Be patient, and all will be revealed. Act 1A, Lost in the Woods. You have awakened alone deep in the woods south of Arkham. The mysterious soothsayer is nowhere to be seen. You rise up from the muddy trail and try to find your bearings. An oppressive weight hangs in the air. Locations in front of you are connected to one another. You cannot enter locations in front of other investigators. At the end of the round, investigators may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance, which is 4. Let us do our mulligan, shall we? We'll get rid of that for now. Take the initiative. We don't need that. We can hold off on that. Just perception and take the initiative, I think, is fine. Hello? Another take the initiative, and Alice Luxley, and a promise of power. Okay. Let us see what Rita gets. We're keeping the backpack and the chauffeurs, the Sears catalog. We're going to ditch the Rets. We really need to dig for hyperphysical shotcaster. That's like, hello? We get rid of that. Sweeping kick. Okay. So, let us begin. We start and play randomly. Let's do the middle one for Carolyn, which is Witch Haunted Woods. After any number of clues are discovered from this location, each investigator at this location must discard an equal number of clues at random from his or her hand. Annoying. And Rita will begin play here. Investigators at other Witch Haunted Woods locations commit 1 card to each skill test performed at this location, and vice versa. Okay, so we definitely need to get some fast clues. Well, we're going to let Alice go first. Well, Carolyn. Carolyn to play Alice for 1. Then we're going to try to go to a smaller shroud location that doesn't make us discard our hands to get clues. So we're going to go over here. Hey, a shroud 1. When the last clue is discovered from this location, spawn the topmost enemy in the encounter discard pile at this location. If there are no enemies in the encounter discard pile, discard cards from the top until you spawn one that way. Okay. 2. And last, we're just going to investigate up 4. Should be fine. -3. Good lord. Okay. That is it for Carolyn. Rita. She is not very good at investigating. Well, first we're going to play... First we're going to play our Sears catalog. Then we're going to play our backpack with our Sears catalog. And we can search the top 6 cards for item or supplies. Do we get our shotcasters? No. How many do we get? 3. Okay, well we get an emergency cache and our track shoes. And last action, I mean, I think we're just going to play our running shoes. Why not? Okay. That's it for the investigator phase. Upkeep. Carolyn gets the forbidden knowledge. Okay. Rita gets... I don't know if I shuffled. What the... Why does it go over there? And why does this not go into hands? Whoa, Lord. Whatever. And Doom goes to 1 out of 8. Encounter, starting with Carolyn. Dissonant voices. You cannot play assets or events. That's fine. Rita gets... Put Bedevil into playing your threat area. You cannot trigger activated abilities on cards you control. Test 3 will, if you succeed, discard. If there's an exhausted witch at your location, this test is automatically successful. Okay. That's fine. And investigator phase. Carolyn's going to investigate at least twice. 4 up. Off to a great start. Auto fail. Perfect. Do it again. That is -3. So I succeed. So I get 1 clue. Do I do forbidden knowledge? It gives me resources, but I don't need resources right now. Okay, we'll just investigate again. I can't even play it because of dissonant voices. And another -3, so we get, or we only need 1 more clue to advance. And Rita's gonna move to hopefully get to a location where she can actually investigate from. Although she can commit perception and take the initiative, really. Whatever. We're gonna move. And Shroud 3. After the number of clues are discovered from this location, each investigator at this location loses an equal number of resources. Perfect. We're currently... What's the... Anything bad? Let's go to top card of the encounter deck. We're actually going to move right back. And we're going to investigate. We're down 1. Do I want to be down 1? We're going to be down 1. And then if we fail, we'll live and learn and then commit the perception. Auto fail. 2 in a row. This is off to a great start. I mean, I guess it's fine. We'll get all the auto fails out the way now. So, fast. Play after a skill test you failed ends. Attempt the test again, +2. And we are going to commit perception from Carolyn using the ability on that. So, instead of up... So, we're up 3. Of course. A -4. Lost a lot of resources for a -4. Well, that's it. So upkeep. This is going to get discarded. Carolyn gets an Inspiring Presence. This does not. And Rita gets a flashlight. Okay, that's nice. Doom goes to 2 out of 8. And encounters, Carolyn gets. Test 3 will. For each point you fail by, discard 1 card from your hand at random. For each card you cannot discard, take 1 horror, 1 damage. This costs +1 difficulty for each. So it's only... We're even right now. We're probably going to lose this, so we'll uptake the initiative. Just be up 3 to this. Another one. Should I be doing a -4 counter as well? So we lose a card at random from our hand. Or rather take the initiative. Perfect. Perfect. And Rita gets wrecked. Put wrecked into play in threat area. You get -1 to each of your skills during the first skill test you perform each round. Test 3 will. If you succeed, discard. Okay, it's fine. So, Carolyn really isn't set up to fight or even evade that much. So she's going to move to this last location to hopefully get a better shroud for that last clue. And we get 3 shroud. When enemy would spawn at a different one, spawn it at this location instead. Then it makes an immediate attack against each investigator at this location. Oh, that's great. Second action, we're going to investigate up to +1. Okay. And last action. Last action, we're going to move out just so, like, Carolyn doesn't take all the damage. Okay. Rita's turn. She doesn't. We don't need any more clues, so we can hold off on that. 1, 2. We're going to play 2 to play a flashlight, so maybe she can actually. Of course, she can't do it because of the devil, but we're just gonna ignore that for now. It's good to get it in there. Sure, she'll play emergency cash from her thing. Do I draw for the last action in the... Even though I might lose? We're gonna test. Oh wait, I have -1 to all my skill tests for the first one. So it would be... I would be down 1 to the... Okay, we're just gonna... Just gonna gain the money. Okay, and that's at the end of the round? End of the round. So first upkeep. Jacqueline gets an Ancient Stone. Jacqueline. Whatever. And Rita gets Breaking and Entering. So we are going to spend the clues to advance. Deeper into the woods. As the rain lets up, a dense fog rolls in throughout the area. Soon, all the woods have vanished within the hazy fog. You call out for your companions, but none answer. You grope blindly in the haze, searching for something, anything you can cling to. Each investigator must randomly choose one of the set-aside Arkham Woods locations, put into play in front of his or her, and immediately move to that location. Cannot be canceled. Arkham Woods. Okay. Each investigator spawns a set-aside goat spawn in his or her location. Each investigator then tests 3 will or 3 evade. Each investigator who succeeds exhausts that enemy and disengages from it. Shuffle. Oh my. Okay, so let's see where we go here first. Arkham Woods for Carolyn. This location is investigated using fight instead of the skill indicated by the investigation attempt. So it would be even. Thank you for that. And Rita gets no clues. Heal 1 damage or heal 1 harm. Okay. So then goat spawns. There are no set-aside goat spawns. What? Is it in here? No. There they are. Goat spawn. Goat spawn. So. And then each task 3 will or 3 evade. So. I guess we'll do will. Currently even. Anything I want to commit to this? Not really. -3. Fail to choose an exhausted or damage which enemy? Okay, nothing. And you, we're definitely doing evade up to. Got it. So we can disengage from this. Not that we really needed to. Shuffle 1 of the set-aside demonic pipings into the encounter deck. Put the other 2 copies in the discard pile. Demonic piping with the other 2. Discard pile, shuffled in. Okay. Witch hauntings. Whatever arcane rites are being practiced in these woods, they are attracting the attention of all manner of vile beasts, the likes of which you have never seen. Is this what the soothsayer was trying to warn you about? Locations in front of you are connected to one another. You cannot enter locations in front of other investigators. If a single investigator spends a requisite number of clues, advance. So one person needs 2 clues, which is going to be difficult because Carolyn's got a goat. And it hunts. Oh, and that was the end of the round, so we still get encounters. Great, perfect. So Carolyn gets Ancient Evils. Fine. 4 to 8. Rita gets Test 5. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of the encounter deck. For Curse, Treachery is discarded by this effect. Deal 1 direct damage to your investigator and to each of your assets. So, down 2. Down 3 because of Racked. Okay. Down 4. So I discard 4. Hex, Terror. Oh, there is a curse. So, because there was a curse, deal 1 direct damage. Okay. And now it is the investigator phase. We're going to let Rita go first. First action, she's going to move. Second action, she is going to 1, 2. Break and entering. Add your feat to your skill for your investigation. If you see by 2 or more, well, that doesn't matter. So, 5, 6, 7 to 3. Up 4. Should be good. -3. I get a clue. And last action, she's going to investigate down 1. But Carolyn's going to commit Promise of Power to make her up 3. Add a curse. So, up 3. Elder Sign. +2, ignore that. Well, that doesn't matter. So we get that. Do we spend the clues to advance? Right now. I mean, Carolyn's looking kind of rough. I don't even know what Carolyn's going to do. Try to evade a couple of times. Yeah, we're just gonna advance. Do it right now. So, strange melodies. As you scour the woods for answers or a path that will lead you back home, you find yourself drawn off the beaten trail by a mesmerizing melody of silvery pipes. Deeper into the damp, hazy woodland you delve, searching for the source of the strange music. Finally, you come upon a foggy clearing, at the center of which lies a half-rotted tree stump. An old but delicately carved wooden flute lies atop the stump, silently beseeching you to approach. The moment you touch the instrument, the piping melody that lured you here is cut short, and the dense fog around you disperses with a sudden breeze. For the remainder of the scenario, investigators may now enter locations in front of other investigators. Act 3A, Pass into Twilight. With the strange fog dispersed, you are now able to explore the woods. You are unable to find the main paths that lead back to Uptown, but this is your chance to discover more about the ritual the witches are conducting. Locations in front of you are connected to one another. 6 clues to advance. Okay. So. So all these are connected to each other. And to the plus sign. There is no plus side right now. Like, I think this is connected to all these. But it's also, these 2 are connected to this one, but these 3 are not connected to this one. I think that's how that works. Actually, these 2 are connected. So these 2 are connected like that. Okay. So that was that. Next, it is Carolyn's turn. What is she gonna do? She has a goat on her, which is annoying. She can try to evade, but she's only currently even. Do I even have a tablet in here? No. So the worst thing that we could happen isn't even in there. Okay, we're just gonna try to evade it. Even. Of course. Even again. Of course. Can we prevent 1 point of damage? We can prevent 1 point of damage. Perfect. So that's that. Upkeep phase. Carolyn gets another Inspiring Presence. Rita gets another break-in entering. This one readies. This one readies and engages. And Doom. Doom goes to 5 of 8 and encounters. Carolyn gets Tess. So this is going to be 4. We're down 1. Nothing I want to commit to it. Down by 1. So discard 1 card at random. Inspiring Presence, that's fine. Carolyn gets Ancient Evils. Perfect. Okay. So. First, what we're going to do is Rita's going to move. She's going to move over here. This is going to proc her track shoes. After you move, but before enemies at your new location, test 3. Succeed, move to connecting location. Because of this, I'm only up 2. So let's see. Up 2. -3. God, we are so unlucky with this. 1. 2, we're going to move up. And 3, I think we're going to do a sweeping kick against the goat attached to Carolyn. So, add your agility to this attack. So, 8 to 3, up 5. If I succeed, this deals +1 damage and the enemy is automatically evaded. Perfect. So it has 2 damage and it has been evaded. Next, it is Carolyn's turn. She can actually do something. How many clues do we need? We need 6 clues. Very annoying. Her is 5. Both of these things should have spawned here. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen because I am an idiot. So first action, move into here. Second action, we're going to investigate. We're currently up 2. Just do it, up 2. Got the clue. And last action, we are going to move into these Witch Haunted Woods. Okay. Enemy phase. This one's going to hunt. It is connected to this, so Carolyn's a good target. We're going to just give it to her. She takes 8 damage. And upkeep phase. Carolyn gets a perception. Good. Rita gets a take heart. Nice. And she also gets another goat spawn. And Doom goes to 7 of 8. Carolyn's encounter is racked. Okay. Rita's one is Coven Initiate. Discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. If this effect causes the encounter deck to run out of cards, draw the topmost hex card in the encounter discard pile. Well, it's not. Okay. So, Rita is just covered with enemies. Okay, she's going to spend 2 to do a breaking and entering for an action. It's a investigated with fight, so, and we're adding our foot, so this is an 8 to 2 up 6. -1. Okay, got it. It was actually -5. It's because of this thing. But we get a clue. We evade an enemy. We're going to evade this enemy using her special ability to deal 1 damage to it, thus killing it, thus giving me a horror. And then we're just going to evade twice, I think. Up 4 both times. Got 1. Got 2. This is both evaded. Now Carolyn's turn. Carolyn kind of wants to go back to the woods because there's a exhausted witch there, but we're not. First action. Forbidden knowledge. Second action, we're going to investigate. Up 1. Yeah, we're just going to be up 1. I'm not going to commit a perception to that. -4. Good thing I didn't. And last up 2. Now up 4 of perception. Got it. So we get a clue. And we draw a card. Fearless. Okay. Upkeep. Inquiring Mind. Nice. Resourceful. I could have done. I didn't need to take heart. What would I take with that? Live and learn. Yeah. Okay. Upkeep. These things both attach to you. And we advance. The rite commences. The moon reaches the height of its arc in the night sky. The trees begin to shift and twist in the breeze as though made of something other than solid matter. Dozens of birds suddenly scatter from every treetop. In the distance, you can hear a faint melody, the pitch bending in the wind. A cloaked figure emerges from the darkness beyond the brush, a vortex of magical energy coalescing at her feet. Are you the ones who have been meddling with our works? She wonders aloud, gazing at you suspiciously from underneath her thick hood. It is no matter. You are not welcome here, she threatens. Begone or face the consequences. Discard all but the last 5 cards from the encounter deck. The investigator with the most cards in his or her play area must draw the topmost witch enemy in the encounter discard pile. So there's only 5. Okay, so the topmost is this one. And it's the investigator with the most cards in his or her play area. Which is 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be Rita. All the fun over here, Rita. Discard the top 2 cards of the deck. What is that thing? Priestess of the Coven. Okay. Okay. Agenda 2A, The Night Howls. As midnight draws nearer, the forest begins to take on another form. A canopy of darkness overtakes the stars. The wind picks up in intensity, its whistling echoing through the trees. A dangerous power gathers deep within the woods, drawing only the foul and the foolish. At the end of the round, place 1 doom on this agenda for each witch at the witch's circle. Okay. Encounter phase. Carolyn gets Frozen in Fear. Move, fight, or evade. That's probably fine. Oh, wait. This thing would have spawned here. I remembered. Shouldn't this one have also spawned there? Whatever. Oh, wait. That's not a Witch Haunted Woods. She's at Arkham Woods, so it does just stay with her. I almost remembered. And you get test 5. We're going to fail this. Down 2. Let's take heart. Down 2. Got it. Okay. So, discard a top card of the encounter deck for each card. So that's 1. How does this work? Well, you still take a direct damage. Do I reshuffle right now? I don't know. We're going to say we do, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these all go away. Oh. How many of those do I have in there? 1 diabolic. Okay. Okay, now our phase. You should have lost a resource because you gained a clip. Anyway. Carolyn is going to test her racked, committing fearless, so she is now even. -1 fail, darn it. Well, then we're going to investigate this location up to. Probably fine. -1. Okay, got a clue. And let's do it again, shall we? If you fail, choose an exhausted or damaged witch at your location. Well, none of them are damaged, so it's fine. Not really, but yeah. And Rita's turn. Rita just has all the fun. Didn't I commit this? Didn't I fail? I did fail, so I would gain 2 resources and 2 cards. Why does this hand out? Oh, it works now. It's weird. Okay, so we are going to try to evade these things. So first evade against the Coven. Up like a bazillion. That's good enough. Evaded. Do it again. +1. Evaded. Do it again. This time we're going to use her ability probably. Got it. Evaded. And we are just going to get the heck out of here. Yeah, just go. Do I want to go there? We're going to go here. She'll get that clue. It's fine. So then, upkeep. Deduction. Very nice. The hoods. Yeah. Okay. And everything is ready. Doom goes to 1 out of 12. This will get discarded. Wait, is that a test or just automatically? Nope, it is a test. So, even. I'm good with even for that. -1. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Okay. So now encounters. Ancient Evils. 2 out of 12. And you get Diabolic. So we're failing. There's 1 in there. So it's a 4. So we're down 1. We'll commit a take heart. So we discard our entire hand. That's fun. However, then we get 2 cards and 2 resources. Woohoo. Okay. So, our phase. How many clues do we need? 2 more to get to the last act. Which is right there. Shouldn't I have lost a resource again? I think I should have. We're going to tap Forbidden Knowledge to get one of those resources back, because why not? So then we're going to investigate. We're currently up 1. Up 2, up 3, up 4. We'll be up 5 just to get this done. I should have known. Why did I not know that was going to... Okay. It's fine. Just up 2 twice, I guess. That's 1 clue. We lose the money. Another 1. We lose the money. Okay, so we have 6 clues. We're just going to spend them right now to advance. So. Oh, hello. Location. Witch's Circle. Revelation. Put the Witch's Circle into play in the center of the play area. In front of none of the investigators. The lead investigator spawns to set aside Annette Mason at the Witch's Circle. Hi, Annette. Force. After the enemy phase begins, move each ready unengaged witch enemy once towards the Witch's Circle. That's annoying. Annette Mason. 4-8-4. Retaliate. After the enemy phase begins, discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Spawn each witch enemy discarded by this effect by Annette Mason's location. If no witch enemies are discarded by this effect, ready her. Okay. And then you come across a clearing where a ritual circle has been constructed. Several hooded figures stand around it in a trance, unaware of your presence. Overlooking the ritual is a powerfully built woman who brandishes a wavy dagger as she sees you approach. Leave this place at once, she commands. Locations in front of you connected to one another. If Annette Mason is defeated, advance. If there are no clues on the Witch's Circle, advance. Both of these are going to be hard, mainly because Annette has so hard. So that was Carolyn. We are going to do you, I guess. So we are going to attempt to evade the hoods. We are currently up 3. We're going to be up 4 to this. We'll be up 3 because of racked. 0. We are evaded. We still take 1 and 1. You were almost dead. Second action. We're going to move into here. Activating track shoes. We're up 3 to this move. Got it. We'll move into this. This engages us. And we are going to be up 2 to this evade. Elder Sign, nice. So, do I want to deal a damage or do I want to leave? I want to deal a damage, I think. And it's evaded. So then... Oh, this is terrible. I take that back. She would, but if I would have moved, there would have been no point to go in there. This is not having any the shot caster, and the top half of my deck is killing me. We can't let her die. So instead of moving in, she would have just stayed here, and she would have just drawn a card. The Seer's Catalog, perfect. So, enemy phase. Hunter gonna hunt. we spawn it with Alice because, like, that's the only thing. We can't let her take too much more damage. At the start of the enemy phase, move each ready witch right here. After the enemy phase begin to score the top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Are there any witches? No. So, geez, there's so much stuff. So then upkeep. Caroling. Oh, she would have also had to test Frozen Fear even. Still there. I mean, that's fine. Carolyn gets... You cannot play assets or events. I guess that's fine. And Mythos phase. At the end of the round, place 1 Doom on the agenda for each witch at the Witch's Circle. So that's 3. Then we get another one because of the Doom. Then we draw and count. We're not doing this one. If Piper Vazoff is in play, there's not. Otherwise, put into play next to the agenda deck. Okay. There are 3. Discard this and spawn it. Well, we're not doing that. Test 3. For each point you fail by, take a horror. Even. We take 3 horror. And what does Rita get? Oh, well, she's Frozen in Fear, but her upkeep is a scavenging. It costs 2 for her to evade. That is like the only thing she has going for her. I forgot how hard this scenario was. I thought Rita was going to be able... Not getting a shot cash really messed me up. We only have 2 turns. Oh, this is also ready. We're going to attempt to evade. We're down 1. We're just going to run out the clock. It's whatever. Down 1 to the evade. We fail. Discard top card of the encounter deck. Jeez, we're about to cycle through the discard pile again. Anyway. Now we can evade even. Oh, wait. That took 2 actions. Evade even. We fail. And Rita... What can Rita even reasonably do? We'll draw. First 1. We'll play that for 2. See if we can get... There's 1. I can't. If I had more actions, yeah, Hyperphysical Shotcaster. And Emergency Cash. Second action, we're going to play the Shotcaster. And we can't even do it because of this thing. Last action, I guess we're going to test this. Even. -2. Fail. So this deals 1 to you. You have to test even to this. We fail. You have to test even to this. You actually succeed. Okay. We put 3 Doom on the agenda. We upkeep. I mean... Don't call it a comeback. I don't think I can win this, but... It did get a whole lot more possible now. I did not do that for you, did I? Peter Sylvester. Okay. So, Doom goes to 10 out of 12. Carolyn gets Ancient Evils. 11 out of 12. Rita gets... she gonna die. Down 2. Down 3. Is a curse. No, no curse. Okay. So, how can we do this? Can we deal... We have 3 damage for this. We're going to move up for 1. This takes an attack of opportunity. We're going to put it on you. Second action, we're going to play the dynamite. Boom. Deal 3 damage to each enemy here. That's dead. That's dead. You're down to that. That provokes another attack of opportunity. Then we are going to attempt to do Rita's Bedeviled. This should have been gone. Could I have even played that? I'm gonna check the tape. Okay, I made a big mess up a while ago. When I drew this, it was during her upkeep phase. Because got to hit upkeep for some reason. And then I double drew this. So this is... We just resolved something, right? Whatever. No, we're in the middle of a turn. So I would not have been able to play that. That or that. So this is in my hand. This would have been discarded in the last round now. So now during this turn, I'll be able to do that, and we'll just retcon it like that. That'll take 2, like that. Okay, so for this one, last action. Whatever. Last action, she is going to attempt to do the Bedeviled thing on this test. It's currently up 1. We need to commit Peter Sullivan to be up 2. We have to succeed this. -1, we got it. Okay, which provokes another attack of opportunity from this thing. Okay, so Rita's got 1 more action left, which we can't do. There's not enough Doom left. God damn it. Even if I did it right, I did not have enough damage output. I could only have put 4 damage on there. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, so that'll be it. We advance to Doom. Doom kills us all. If no resolution was reached because East Investigator... No, if no resolution was reached because East Investigator was defeated. I mean, we weren't defeated... Oh. Duh, you resolved this thing, duh. A column of lightning flashes in the sky, coupled with an ear-splitting clap of thunder that resounds throughout the woods. The earth trembles and the wind howls and rushes all around you. Intermingled with that sounds like the screaming and shrieking of something torn in anguish and misery. That is when the flutes begin to play. Each surviving investigator is defeated and must search the collection for random basic omen or curse weakness and add it to his or her deck. Each investigator who cannot suffer... Well, we're already going to do that. So we're defeated, but because defeated by this, we get to choose our trauma. So you're at 2. Oh, Lord. I think we're just going to go with 3 and 3 because that's where we have the most soak at. So, Omen or Curse from the top, starting with Carolyn. There's a curse. Add Haunted, you get -1 to each of your skills. That's perfect. And Rita. Nope. Omen. Investigators at location fail ties. It both cost a double action. Jeez and Pete. No resolution was reached, but we were defeated, and it was Act 4. We go to Resolution 4. Because the court said we are defeated somewhere. Right here. Each investigator is defeated. So we go to Resolution 4. Blah. Resolution 4. You collapse to the ground in exhaustion, your head swimming with otherworldly voices and high-pitched piping of 100 discordant flutes. The sensation fades as the circle's leader approaches, her powerful form looming over you. We cannot allow the spell to fail. Take them to the edge of the woods and make sure we are not interrupted. She commands several of the other hooded women. They grab you by the arms and hoist you up, dragging you away from the central clearing. You try to resist, but your limbs are numb and sluggish, and the cacophony of sounds and sensations insulting your mind has turned your thoughts to sludge. Eventually, after what feels like hours, you are hurled to the ground and weariness claims your consciousness. When you next awaken, it is by the side of Hangman's Brook, where a small child is shaking you vigorously by the shoulders. Get back here! Don't touch them! The child's mother calls to the boy, and he recoils from you. Considering the state you're in, it wouldn't be surprised if he thought you some kind of rummy. You brush some of the caked dirt off your coat and rise begrudgingly to your feet, wandering toward Uptown. In your campaign log, record the witch's spell was cast. Oh, well. In your campaign log, under mementos discovered, record mesmerizing flute. Cool, we got a memento. Each investigator owns 1 bonus experience. Did we even get any? No. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got 4. That's... It could be worse. Alright, that's it for this scenario. Oh man, this is gonna be a good one, I can just tell. Till next time, take care.